With President Trump moving away from prioritizing reducing carbon emissions and cutting spending, companies are emphasizing the importance of keeping carbon sequestration rolling.
As the world has very much moved towards a place of wanting more low-carbon energy, CCS has just been a great addition to the energy portfolio that we already have.
Carbon sequestration captures carbon dioxide in the air near the source, such as oil refineries, compresses it to be taken into injection sites, and it's injected thousands of feet into the earth into specific rock formations. CCS gained momentum under the first Trump administration, and many of these projects are supported by the oil and gas industry, which is looking to bolster its portfolios with reductions in carbon emissions through sequestration to be more appealing in the global markets.
If consumers are saying that they want products that have a lower carbon impact on the environment, then these businesses will continue to invest to be able to deliver those products to consumers.
Louisiana is in a unique place in the carbon sequestration industry. It is one of the 3 states awarded primacy for these permits to be sped up through the process and bypass some federal bureaucracy. Projects like the announced Meta Hub in Richland Parish require some emissions reduction through wind, solar, and carbon capture. Gray Stream, the founder of Gulf Coast Sequestration out of Lake Charles, said that the extensive research into the subsurface from the area's prevalent oil and gas industry has helped direct them into this growing industry.
So you have a lot of expertise, a lot of data, and then an industrial economy in this region that is an emitter of CO2 that wants to be less carbon intensive.
While there has not been any commitment to ensuring the preservation of the 45Q tax credit or a blatant renewed push from the Trump administration to boost carbon sequestration, EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin just awarded West Virginia primacy. This shows signs that support is not waning.
There's philosophical differences, right, about what the drivers of these things should be. But that philosophical difference doesn't seem to really get in the way of an understanding that industry's customers, their export markets, their investors.
At the state level, legislation that impacts how locals can approve or disapprove these carbon sequestration projects has already been proposed. Each hearing so far has often been packed to the brim with concerned community members and industry trying to explain their projects.
I believe the process is very rigorous and a lot of boxes have to be checked. But I'm not going to discount the fact that there are still concerns and that there are legitimate concerns. And some of those we may be able to address legislatively.
Diamond anticipates that his committee will be busy this year when the regular session begins as more regulations around CCS projects are proposed and Class 6 permits are awarded. In Lake Charles, I'm Shannon Hecht.